everyone, hope this vlog finds you all in the best of health. This is Mads and I welcome you all to our homeschooling series. In today's vlog, I will show you a step-by-step methodology that I have followed to teach alphabets to Saish. So let's begin. First and foremost, as we all know that speech development is one of the major milestones when it comes to toddler age. So from speech development perspective, I have already spoken in one of my previous vlogs. It is very important for a child to learn the alphabets orally first. So first comes the oral learning. For the oral learning, I have already shared the ABC song. There are many other rhymes also which are available online that you can sing to your kids. Once the child learns from A to Z, then you can introduce phonics, which is the sounds of the alphabets to your kid. I have already uploaded 2 vlogs with respect to phonics. One is phonics with 1 word and the other is phonics with 3 words. Once the child is able to relate the sound to an alphabet, you can introduce more words with respect to that alphabet as well as the phonics sound to the child. The more words a child learn, it is better for the enhancement of their vocabulary. Next step is alphabet recognition. Now phonics and alphabet recognition definitely goes hand in hand, and there are multiple activities which you can do with your child to improve their alphabet recognition. Once the child knows all the alphabets orally, you can jump onto the alphabet recognition. For alphabet recognition, I use board puzzles for both upper as well as lowercase. The second activity that I use for alphabet recognition is flashcards. These flashcards are definitely helpful when it comes to visualization as well as alphabet object association. So a child definitely is able to relate an object to the respective letter or the alphabet with the help of flashcards. These flashcards also have a riddle at the back of them. However, a toddler is definitely not able to answer the riddle, but it will definitely help them once they go to a preschooler age. I use these riddles with my elder one and she's definitely able to identify the object after listening to the riddle. Then these flashcards also have activities like tracing activities and now match the alphabet to the object activities. So flashcards definitely help. The third activity that I use to teach Saish about the alphabet recognition is sensory bins. If you follow my vlogs regularly, I have spoken in detail about the dry sensory bin which I did with rice, and I also do it with mixed legumes, and also the water sensory bins. So I will not be showing the sensory bins again here. However, as far as the activity is concerned, you can definitely do the sensory bin activity for uppercase as well as lowercase alphabets. Whenever a child picks up any of the alphabet, you can sing a rhyme related to the alphabet, or you can do the phonic sound and the object association with the alphabet. That is how you can definitely do the revision with each alphabet. You can also use the sensory bin to help a child differentiate between the upper and the lowercase alphabets. Like I put the uppercase alphabets in the board puzzle and I mix all the lowercase alphabets in the sensory bin, and then Saish just picks out the lowercase alphabet and tries to match it with the uppercase alphabet which is kept there. So this is one way with the help of which you can also help a child to identify between the upper and the lowercase alphabets. The fourth activity is the use of coloring books. The more coloring books you'll use, the more the child will be able to visualize the objects better with the associated with the respective alphabets. Fifth fun activity is the use of worksheets. A child learns faster when you teach alphabet recognition with the help of worksheets, because they are definitely able to make a mental picture in their mind. It enhances and improves their visualization. The worksheets that I have prepared, I'll upload them on our Facebook page, which is Mike and Mads M&M, and I'll mention the link in the description below. Please feel free to take printouts from there. The worksheets that I have prepared, they revolve around alphabet object association, uppercase, lowercase alphabet, alphabet recognition using different methods. So you can once go through the worksheets, and these worksheets are definitely helpful. Third and the final step is tracing the alphabets. Now when it comes to tracing, you need to keep 2 things in mind. One is the pencil grasp, for which I have already spoken in one of my homeschooling vlogs. The pencil grasp has to be correct, and second is that the toddler is aware of all the patterns. So I have spoken about patterns in detail when I shared the pre-writing activities vlog. Once the child is familiar with the name as well as tracing of all the patterns, then only please introduce tracing of alphabets to a child. As far as Saish is concerned, I will be introducing tracing alphabets to her by the beginning of December. I want her to practice more on tracing patterns as of now. And I am talking about tracing in this very vlog because I don't want to break the cycle and I don't want to make a separate vlog for tracing alphabets. And I'm sharing this with my own experience. My elder one has already attended preschool and she has already been through these academic years. So even if you want to put tracing alphabets on a back burner for the toddler for this academic years, it is totally fine. If we go by the school curriculum also, the main focus for a toddler group or pre-nursery is the development of developmental skills, which are fine and gross motor skills, cognitive skills, hand-eye coordination, then concentration, visualization, vocabulary, speech development, and alphabet recognition. So if your child is doing good with respect to pencil grasp and recognizing the patterns, then definitely you can introduce tracing alphabets too. I have not made any separate worksheets for tracing because I also use the tracing books available online or at nearby stationery shops. That's all for now. Let's make alphabet learning fun for our little ones. I will be meeting you all very soon. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Happy homeschooling.